Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm here today to give you a nice little crypto Bitcoin show. We're going to be going through Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, the mid-term time frame, the long-term time frame, and also a lot of on-chain stuff for Bitcoin. We're going to be going through liquidation levels, crypto bubbles. We're also going to be going through some crazy altcoins that are moving today. Stuff like Gala. Gala is moving. I think Gala's done like 10% today, so we're going to be going through that definitely, which is good to see. Good to see that sort of niche sort of waking up a bit, which is great. And yeah, we're going to be doing some altcoin requests, and yeah, going to be taking it nice and easy today. Voice is getting there, slowly recovering, all good stuff. Got my honey and ginger tea at the ready. I've moved the mic closer to my face, so I don't have to talk as loud, which is good. But yeah, just going to jump to the chat quickly before we get deep down and dirty into the charts. And I see Mika's Media coming straight through saying, "Love you, Chester. I'm the first." Nice to see you on the stream there, man. Do appreciate you coming through. We got Donna, we got LR, we got MG Motorsport. The OGs of the CC gang are coming through today. Do appreciate it. And MG Motorsport said, "Good afternoon, people of planet Earth." I was going to open the stream with that, but I didn't in the end. But yeah, it's quite a cool statement there, man. Do like that. But yeah, so without further ado, guys, let's get deep down and dirty into Bitcoin, and let's see what we can sort of predict what could be happening today. So off the bat, this is what we had yesterday. Unfortunately, we didn't get the position that we wanted yesterday. We were ideally looking for, I think it was 68.5 to come down. Didn't get that, and we kind of just lagged around and didn't really have that much volume up to 67, which was quite nice, but didn't have that much volume for Bitcoin, which is absolutely fine. We're not talking about that today. We're talking about what are we seeing now. We're actually seeing a nice gradual uptrend for Bitcoin, which is a bullish sign. We could be doing something along the lines of this, guys. And this is basically the trend line that we had yesterday, moving that over, because you can see the support, and you can see we're continuously testing this area. Yes, we have lost it, okay? We have lost it to the downside here, but with not that much conviction. And what I mean by that is the resistance that we have seen from this zone hasn't been very strong at all, okay? So that does give me the sort of confidence that we're likely to come back above it here and probably grind up a little bit more, okay? Because here on the micro time frame, on the 15-minute right now, we're actually seeing some really nice micro market structure form, okay? And that's seeing a low of around 64.5, and then higher lows being set 65.1. Currently seeing the price at 66.3. So at least I would expect us to come to 66.8 and test this volume weighted ATR on the 15-minute before making a proper decision as to where we're going to be going here today. Let's and as I said, guys, as I say pretty much every day, I haven't looked at the charts properly yet, so I'll be dissecting them today with you live on stream, live on air. So as you can see here, we do have this this trend line coming through as well, which is going to be forming technically a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, guys. Symmetrical triangle chart patterns at the bottom of a downtrend. Big red flag. It's a bearish pennant chart pattern, which tends to usually mean a break to the downside, okay? Now, with that being said, I would, if we do have a break to the downside, it's not going to be that big, okay? It's not going to be that big. It's going to be pretty small, okay? Because this is the 15-minute, guys. You've got to remember that. This is the real micro time frames here. This is purely for just scalping these moves. And if we are going to see a move to the downside, then it's very likely that we do see it probably come down to around the 15-minute volume weighted ATR band, or even the 5-minute volume weighted ATR band. And still, as long as we're not breaking these lows, guys, as long as we're not breaking these lows of 60K, it's still looking pretty good, okay? So definitely something to be looking out for today. If there is going to be a trade here, then from what we can see so far, it's a bearish pennant chart pattern. Tends to usually break to the downside. We've got the volume weighted ATR band in a digressionary stance to the downside as well, which does usually cause heavy resistance when it is essentially doing that. God, my throat, man. To talk slower, I think. Oh, goddamn. Yes, so this would be the resistance point to be looking out for there. If that does line up with losing this this trend line as well, after basically coming back inside of this chart pattern, then again, there is a move down, guys. There is a move down. Whether we're going to see the whole move get completed, it's up for debate at this point because we haven't looked at the macro. But right now, it's worth around 3.97%. Personally, I probably would be going for something a lot smaller. Probably a 1% move is a lot more likely here for Bitcoin if you did want to catch a nice little swing here. sorry, a nice little scalp, it would be from the 5 minute down to this this horizontal at 65.7, okay, because you can see heavy resistance from that. We have formed support on that, and it's actually quite nice. Okay, it is quite nice. Let's look at previous support on that. It's kind of where we're up to now. Okay, so you can see last time we had support on this, it was around a 1% move as well. Anything else? Little bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not the worst area in the world to be having it as a TP there, but I would be cautious trying to get below that here, because you can see the support that we have actually got. Okay, so yeah, that's what I would say about the micro time frame right now. Haven't got any sort of major divergences to be looking out for there on the 15 minute. You can see we do have a hidden bearish here on the 15 minute, and that does technically mean continuation to the downside here, which maybe we did see a bit play out here, but from what we're seeing on the RSI right now, it's just pretty bullish. Okay, it's looking pretty bullish on the 15 minute, which is absolutely expected, because we have seen basically a nice micro bullish trend for the last sort of 6-7 hours or so. Yeah, around that time. So let's jump to the hourly and see what we're working with here, and see if we can get a bit of a broader picture here. Gonna get rid of that TA for a second and draw some fresh hourly TA coming in. Okay, now let's let's reference this without all the noise on the chart. Let's get rid of that for a second, and you can see straight away we do have quite a strong trend line that would be coming down, something along the lines of this, guys. And this is a lot more valid than the 15-minute TA that we just had, and that's probably right, the reason why we are seeing a nice bit of a move to the upside here. Now, pretty sure we went through this yesterday, being a potential bull flag scenario, and this has got the potential to have the move to the upside that we're all looking for, we're all really wanting here. We have had that retest, and I guess this was it was a bit of a trap here, guys, when you see a chart pattern like this bull flag basically breaking out to the upside here, and then a lot of people would basically jump straight long here. They'd be like, oh, candle body close, let's go long. Oh, we're on the 3 hour, not the 1 hour, my bad. But yeah, so a lot of people would have gone long here, and this is why you stagger your take profits, because essentially the whales will be stop loss hunting coming down to these levels. Okay, so what we're seeing now is a nice clean retest, which is really nice, and we're about to see a 3 hour candle body close. Okay, and we might see some volume here, guys. I'm gonna jump to the hourly, because we will see an hourly candle body close as well, and see what we can see straight away. 20 seconds on the clock. But yeah, what I would say here, it is actually looking really quite bullish. Just lining this up right now, we're seeing micro breakouts. We're seeing more of a macro style breakout. It's looking pretty good overall. I would say at least back up to 67 here. That's what I really would be. I mean, just got an Ethereum long signal there as well. So yeah, I would say at least back up to 67 for the time being. Just from what we're looking at, obviously we do have some volume-weighted Fibonacci bands in between to be taking note of, and yeah, do have a nice big bullish divergence there, which I think discussing yesterday, and yeah, nothing too crazy here on the RSI. We have seen a bit of a breakout here coming through from this downward sloping downward sloping resistance line as well, which we are yet to test in terms of support. So maybe what we're looking at here is a potential. Let's bring up that 5 minute volume weighted ATR movement again. Let's see what that is. Yeah, so you can see 5 minute volume weighted ATR movement up at around 66.8. So what is likely here is a move up to 66.8, bit of resistance, pulling us right back down to this key Fibonacci area. And this key Fibonacci area here is going to be priced currently at around 66.2. And this is obviously micro, guys. Would expect something along the lines of that. And that would mean that we're going to see, really try not to sneeze right now. We're likely to see the RSI come down and test this trend line as well. Oh god, holding back a sneeze like the worst thing in the world, right? But yeah, so that's what I would sort of expect here on the micro time frame here for Bitcoin. Moving through to a few more indicators, I think. Let's have a look at smart money concepts. See if we've got anything going on with that. Nothing too crazy, no break of structures that we can use as a reference point. Let's bring in some MAs, and let's crowd up this chart. So you can see we do have a lot of moving averages, guys. They're very clumped together, and you know what happens when we see clumped together moving averages? We see a nice bit of volume here. Okay, clumped together moving averages, you see big dumps. Okay, potentially clumped together, big dumps. clump together, big dumps, clump together, big dumps, okay, clump together, big pumps, okay. So it usually means that we're due some volume when we see this happen. So the fact that we've been together for quite a while now is a sign that we're basically due a nice big spike in the volume here, okay. If we are going to be predicting that from like a volume cycle perspective, we could be looking for around, I don't know, it's not a huge spike, but a measurable spike, a measurable move that we could be looking for is probably around $1,000 here for Bitcoin to be moving in that sort of area. MG Mert still says, my stream's all messed up. Oh no, that's not good. Not good at all. Is it working for everyone? Let me know if it's working for you guys. Hopefully it's not crashed or anything. It says excellent connection on my side, so yeah, it's I think it's working for me. Let me know in the chat if it's not working for you guys. And do we have music today? Let me have a little look, see if we've got some music going on for you guys. Yeah, a little bit of music. I'll be restarting that. Don't know if it's still playing. But yeah, let's carry on with Bitcoin for the time being. And if you guys let me know if the stream is running up to standard. If not, then I have to restart it, annoyingly. But yeah, moving average wise, they are very, very clumped together. We're not seeing a clear trend here on the more the hourly time frame here for Bitcoin right now. So we are probably due some resistance at 66.7, and that was the area where that 5-minute volume weighted ATR band was as well. But with my internet, we have third world country net in Australia. Nice to see you on the stream there. Con40. Cool name. Mine's okay, says Donna. Okay, good stuff. We'll keep it going then. Keep it going. Okay, I'm going to be moving on to Bitcoin here on the midterm time frame because there's not that much on the hourly that we can really say. Not much else that we can really say, right? We're in a breakout scenario to the upside. It is bullish. We've had the retest, and we are looking for that continuation to the upside. I would expect resistance off the 5-minute volume weighted ATR band, as previously just discussed. That's definitely an area to be taking consideration from, and probably a nice little micro pullback because we are seeing a quite steady uptrend right now. Or we just goddamn explode to the moon, right? So we will see. We will see. Moving on to the midterm time frame here for the old Bitcoin. Let's have a little look where we're at. So, very important stuff here, guys. This is yeah, this is the chart I wanted to reference. Midterm. We should be on the 4-hour. Everything's all confused today. Yeah, this is the reference point that we could be looking for here today, guys. Is because you can see this 12-hour volume weighted ATR band. Very, very key point here. We know how valid this is when we test it, when we get some candle body close above it. We need to see that upwards momentum that is driving us very, very strong. Okay, so if we are looking at that from a 12-hour perspective, we did get a candle body close below that, which is technically a bearish sign, guys, but it's completely expected to have a test to the upside like so. Like, it is completely expected to have that. We can see resistance from this zone, or we can break it to the upside. That's when you don't see, like, this is the thing with the volume weighted ATR bands. If you don't see it break with conviction, so like here, really, really nice bit of conviction here, really, really, really strong, and you see a really nice test, and you can basically play the test. But if you don't see it break with that much conviction, so you can see here, test, not very much conviction, candle body closes below it, then the test, it's not really that, I mean, it's valid, it looks great, and you see nice moves, but it's a lot more valid if you see the break with conviction here, okay? So what are we seeing right now? We're seeing kind of just a continuous testing, not really that much conviction to the upside here, in terms of that support getting cemented in. So essentially, it's not that much, we can't really extract that much data from it, is what I'm saying, okay? Another point to be looking out for here for the 4-hour here, as you can see, we do have this juicy Fibonacci area, and that is a 0.236, and that is coming from, where is that coming from? It should be on the chart. Yeah, this whole move, this swing low down here from the 23rd of January, all the way up to the all-time high for Bitcoin, and that is basically plotting in the first level of support. You can see we nearly tested the 0.382, narrowed up down to the daily volume weighted ATR band. Now it's lining up pretty nicely. So if we do actually dump down at all, guys, before breaking the previous all-time high, these Fibonacci areas will stay the same on the 4-hour. So this is definitely a point to be looking out for there for a really strong bounce. Again, around 60,000. We didn't get the daily volume weighted ATR, the daily volume weighted ATR band bounce that we were looking for. because we didn't get that low. But if we do get that low again, then there's definitely a trade to be had there, and we will be going through that on the micro very, very, very shortly, okay? And guys, if you're enjoying the stream, smash a like on that bad boy. It does help out the stream tremendously. And where do you think Bitcoin's going to be going? Let me know in the chat. I'm intrigued to see. And I see Mr. Miles, the troller, coming through. You ever grow some mutton chops on your face? That's super English. I was actually looking at beard styles like the other day, and they were showing like this very old school, but it's like the beard style that comes down like that and then just goes into the mustache, and then they shave like all of the neck and all of the chin. So I don't know. I don't think I've got the confidence to grow that, but I think it might be quite funny. Maybe I'll grow my hair out and then shave it in and then take a photo and then shave it all off or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, interesting, because like you're seeing a lot of mustaches are coming back, sort of in my generation now. So yeah, a lot of my friends have all got like proper thick giant mustaches because it died out for quite a while, right? So yeah, it's interesting to see how it all recycles. Just like fashion, right? Vintage fashion, all that stuff, all just cycles back around with a little added twist. Or use the snap filter to try it out. LR Sig, no. Yes, hit the like and the CC gang will roll up on you. Brilliant, brilliant. We won't, but likes do help. But yeah, Bitcoin looking pretty good overall. Hopefully we can see a nice move to the upside again. In terms of market structure right now, we do obviously have all-time high. We do have a higher low point around this. The market structure macro higher low is actually around 59,000 on this chart here. So if we are going to be coming down to that area at all, there is a very, very big position there to be taking, okay? And I'm talking a big, juicy long, okay? You can see the momentum from this zone is very, very, very strong here. Very, very strong. How much momentum? Get in the right place, Chester, and we will find out. There we go. Just like so, around 14% to the upside before obviously soaring to all-time highs, okay? Be realistic. Basically whack that down to 7%, and even more realistic, 3.5%, and then you have your TP around 3.5%. You're very, very likely to hit that if you're playing off basically a quarter of the momentum that you're expecting from this level. With that being said as well, we do have the 0.38 Fibonacci retracement in that area, and the volume weighted ATR on the daily as well. Okay, so yeah, that's the big move, okay? That's the big move that everyone's waiting for. If we soar to all-time highs, hey, whatever, cool, man, it's absolutely fine. This volume weighted ATR will just trickle its way up, and we will come down and test it at some point, and when we do test it, we're still going to have that massive move, guys. So it's nothing to really worry about there. It would just be nice for us to, I'd be happy to come down here. I'd be happy to come down, test 100x long, sell your house, sell your dog. I'm joking, don't do that. Yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for there. Don't know how that's kind of like worked its way into the stream, but it makes me laugh. So yeah, I say it, I make myself laugh. Pretty sad, but it's what it is. We'll go sideways until we test it. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting, right? Because we have seen the institutions buy up Bitcoin like crazy, and now it's kind of like, okay, what's happening now? It's a bit chill. We did see a massive bit of volume here coming through, but from there it's kind of just relaxing a bit, which is fine. I don't mind. It's giving alts the time to sort of move a bit. One thing I did want to touch on here, guys, is it's disgusting, if you will. It's horrific. It's bearish divergence galore. Okay, we got hidden bearish divergence, we got bearish divergence. It's disgusting in terms of looking bearish from an RSI perspective here. So don't be shocked if we do take a tumble here. Don't be shocked if we take a tumble, because hidden bearish divergence usually means continuation to the downside, okay? So that's definitely a point to be looking out for there. Directional movement index, DMI, it's looking pretty rough from a ADX perspective. That's that little pink line here. The lower this goes, the less valid the trend is, okay? The less strong the trend is. And right now, we're seeing this down at around 22. You can see this crossover. They're a bit choppy. We got bullish, we got bearish, we got bullish. No, we got bullish and then bearish, yeah. So double crossovers in the middle there. It's uncertain. It's not very nice when you're seeing it like this, so we can't extract that much data from that. We are just about to get a bullish crossover, but the ADX is nice and low, okay? It's not nice and low, it's horrible and low, which is bad for this uptrend if we are going to see this crossover. That's the data we can extract from that indicator. Let's move on. What are we going to be looking at now? We're going to be looking at the macro time frame here for Bitcoin. Actually, before we go to the macro, guys, I'm going to do some on-chain stuff and see where we are. on Crypto Quant today, and I'm going to start off with the Bitcoin exchange reserves. And you can see that is it's taking a bit of a tumble today. Nothing too crazy, but we're sort of kind of flatlining for that. Like Mr. Miles has said about going sideways, we're kind of flatlining for that. So that the equal amount of people are moving Bitcoin off exchanges to moving it back onto exchanges. Okay, so not really that much data there as to whether we're going to be bullish or bearish for the day. Exchange whale ratio is up today. Okay, it is coming up today, guys. So that's I mean, it could be a bullish sign, could be a bearish sign. It basically means manipulation to the upside, and this gives us the what I've done there. This gives us the inclination to sort of look towards the liquidation heat map, which we will do very shortly, because if the whales are going to be playing with the price, a liquidation heat map is essentially what they're going to be using to liquidate as many longs and shorts as possible. Okay, so we're going to be using that as data. So today we basically know that we're going to see a move. We've seen volume dip down. We're due a move from that as well, and yeah, so it's very interesting to see. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to estimated leverage ratio here, and you can see this is coming down as well. So it's actually quite a good thing, because this shows how many dirty degens are getting into their high leverage trades here, and yeah, that's coming down a bit, which is a good sign. So maybe the whales won't manipulate it that much. You're still going to get paid for your short positions here. Excuse me, you're still going to get paid for your short positions here, and yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm just going to have to take a 2-minute break, guys. I've just got to check something that I completely forgot about. So you're going to have to bear with me, and I will be back very shortly. Apologies, completely slipped my mind. But yeah, I will be back very shortly. You just have to bear with me. This screen is going to work. Be right back screen. No, it's not going to work. Great. There we go. Yep, we're all good. Sorry, guys. Just had to check something very quickly. Just jumping back into the stream now. Apologies for that. And the be right back screen didn't work, which is pretty annoying. I'm just looking at myself on the stream. I got an orange filter on today or something. Damn, I look tanned. God damn. Well, considering I'm not 100%, yeah, looking pretty tanned. I guess that's the lights that I've got on. I think I've got different settings or something. Don't know. More tan than usual. Anyway, let's carry on with the stream here. Yeah, funding rates, guys. You're gonna be paid to be holding a shorts here, which is bullish. Not bullish. It is what it is. More people are in short position. No, just get my tracks here. God damn. So yeah, you're going to be paid to be holding your short positions. So it does show that more people are essentially in long positions than short positions here. So that's definitely something to be taken into consideration here. I mean, we've had this for so long here. It is on a bit of a downtrend here, but came back quickly. Yeah, very quickly. See Mel G coming through on the chat there. Nice to see you on the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Open interest as well, guys. Taking a little bit of a tumble. Absolutely fine. Miners reserve. Let's have a look at that, if that's going to load for us. Yeah, we did see a spike up in the miners reserve over the last couple of days, but again, it's just kind of flatlining, seeing lows again, more or less going to get hit. So that is a sign that we're going to be coming down here. That does bring me on to liquidation levels for the day, guys. This is you know how important this is. We were looking at the whale ratio earlier, and as to what is being hunted by the whales, and you can see, just bring this over quickly, you can see here, guys, that on the liquidation heat map, this is the area to really be looking out for here. It's up around 67.6. If they bang the price up to 67.6, they're going to be liquidating pretty much majority of the positions here, because this essentially shows that a lot of people are short within this area. Okay, so it's definitely a point to be looking out for there. For the rest of the day here, we did have some liquidations here that did get hit as well. So yeah, definitely interesting stuff. That is over on Binance. Let's have a little look at Bybit. Oh, Bybit's actually a lot lower here. I know we've got majority of the volume here. not the majority, but most of it does come from Binance. But you can see that we do have liquidations on Bybit to the downside. That is quite heavy as well. So 26.9 million there. Let's have a little look at Binance. What's the top one here? 22.9 million. Okay, but yeah, there's definitely more. There's hotter areas here in this area. I mean, these are already started to get hit here, and we haven't seen that much of a dump to the downside. So I would expect probably a bit more upside here for Bitcoin. What were we looking at from the 5-minute volume weighted ATR band? Let's have a little look. Yeah, it's up around 66.8. Yeah, so you can see we tapped liquidations, had a bit of a dump here. So I would expect to be coming up here, and as you can see, we're obviously coming up in this nice progressive stance here, which is very, very bullish for Bitcoin here. But you can see one thing I do want to reference here, guys, is this volume weighted ATR band on the 5-minute. It's now at a horizontal stance. Okay, it's now at a horizontal stance, which is still bearish. If we tap it, it's still bearish, because we're in the bullish momentum sort of because we're seeing this bullish momentum coming through for Bitcoin. It will put it in the progressive stance. Okay, if it puts it in the progressive stance, then we're likely to trend alongside it to the upside. Okay, and if that is going to happen, let's see nice example of that happening previously. You can see we broke to the up. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Yeah, so you can see here in the progressive stance, we see it turns into the progressive stance. Yes, bit of resistance, but then we trend alongside it and above it and just continuously going up. So yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for there if we do see a nice bit of momentum coming through. Do you have a liquidation heat map for Coinbase? Let's have a little look. Courtney says, get the likes in, people. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, if you like the stream, guys, I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday. So, yeah, good stuff. I would like some Coinbase liquidation heat maps. We do have a little bit here. A little bit here down on Coinbase, and you can see there's not that much data here, guys. This is not that much, yeah. There's not that much data that we can actually extract from this, but still something nonetheless, okay? But yeah, let's move on to, where are we looking? Yeah, I got my stocks watch list. We'll watch this up there. So get that nice in line, good stuff. And yeah, what was next? It was Bitcoin here on the macro time frame, okay? Let's have a little look at the macro time frame and see what is going to be happening here. Currently on the 3-day. Oh, so we saw that 3-day candle body close, and surprised Coinbase doesn't have more data for that. Yeah, me too, actually. Here, Optimist on the stream. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. Do appreciate you stopping by. Guys, let me know if you're on the stream. It's nice to see all the CC gang coming through. If you want to join the TG as well, guys, link is in the description. And just quickly, this stream is sponsored by BingX. We are running promotions at the moment. They've sponsored the stream, guys, and they're actually they're running really, really nice promotions for the community. You've got basically 9 days to basically claim this, and there's loads and loads and loads of bonuses for you guys to check out. If you want to check that out, just copy and paste the link in the description to your browser, and yeah, you'll be presented with this private secret page. There's loads of bonuses for you guys to claim if you want to go do that. But yeah, back to the stream for now, because you can see on the 3-day we actually just saw a very, very strong bullish hammer stick candlestick chart pattern. Bullish candlestick chart pattern, guys. We can see it's a nice hammer at the bottom of this move. So yeah, this tends to usually mean we're going to see a bit of a reversal in the trend here. The bigger the wick, the stronger the hammer. Very good stuff. So you're likely to see some upside here. Is getting ever so more likely, which is pretty good. Here, Optimus to say, a little bit later today. Just woke up, walking the dog. Yeah, a little bit later today, guys. I am going to be making the stream roughly around this time now. Maybe, probably an hour or so before. Just because I've got these new meetings that are they're really, really late at night. So, well, not really late at night, but later than I'd like to be working at night, like 10, 11 p.m. now. So, sometimes they can run for a few hours. So I'm going to be up later because because I live in Thailand, right? So I'm doing business with different countries all around the world, and the team's located in different places. So yeah, the meeting has to adhere to all time zones. So yeah, having later meetings now, which is annoying, but I'm just gonna have to slightly change my schedule for that. Otherwise, I'm gonna be at my desk 10-15 hours a day, which I'll burn out. So we can't be doing that. But yes, anyway, so the stream is gonna be roughly around. I haven't decided yet, but roughly, I don't know, 11 a.m., 12 p.m. That's UTC +7 at the moment. It will be +6. But yeah, I'll have a decided time frame for you guys to tune into very, very shortly over the next sort of day or so. Just need to make my mind up. Next, Chester will sell t-shirts with my face and still cut me out of the profits. Sell the dog with hat. Sell dog with the hat. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Mr. Miles. Funny guy, man. This will be my last stream for a while then. Usually at work at this time. Oh no, man, that sucks. That sucks. Damn. Oh, MG, he's an OG. Maybe I'll do like one stream a week at a different time or something like that. I would like to do a weekend stream as well. So yeah, maybe just a meme coin focused, because I know quite a lot of you love your meme coins. So yeah, going to be doing the macro here for Bitcoin again. Jumping through to the daily here. Is that engulfing? Are we engulfing there? Is it? You can see we've got the engulfing wick. Did we get it? I don't think we did, guys. I don't think we got the engulfing wick there. No, we didn't. If that wick was higher, it would have been an engulfing bullish candle to this bearish candle. Not with the most conviction in the world, because it's pretty much dead in line. But what we're sort of looking for here is sort of a candlestick like that big, and then a big bullish engulfing candle there. And then that basically means the conviction to the upside is going to be confirmed. Okay. Good stuff, but we didn't get it, unfortunately. So yeah, is what it is. Now another point to really be looking out for here for Bitcoin here on the daily is going to be this upwards sloping trend line that we've got coming through from here. Very, very, very strong stuff here in terms of resistance here. It's been pretty strong. Didn't get it here, guys, but the support that we're getting off this zone is really, really nice, and you can see the momentum for this does seem to be getting smaller. Okay, which is bearish. Okay, so we've got 22% to the upside there, and you can see we've got around a 9% move to the upside there as well. So that essentially is going to be putting us in a position here. We need to see how this is going to play out. But one thing I do want to be referencing here, if we do lose this zone, which you can see we have tested this before and bounced up quite aggressively here. But if we lose this zone again, I would expect downside, guys. I would expect to be coming down to our previous higher low market structure. And that is going to be down to around 59,000. And you can see this daily volume weighted ATR band creeping up. We always talk about this God mode trade. This is going to be the point to really be referencing if we do come down, because there's going to be a big juicy bounce that we can take big advantage of there. Okay. But yeah, overall, we're still bullish. We're still in that bullish market structure. If we do, even if we invalidate 59, in my opinion, because we didn't really have the consolidation that we did see previously here for Bitcoin, when we did see us relax after this nice big move to the upside, right? So we haven't really seen that consolidation. What I would really like for Bitcoin right now, I know it's controversial. What I would like, we've hit all-time highs. I'm cool with just coming down and just like surfing around this area for a bit. This would be a really nice like trade zone to be trading these swings, because a lot of people don't want to see Bitcoin dump below 60k now. Like, we're gonna have the volume weighted ATR on the daily, we're gonna be bouncing off that a couple times. So yeah, this would be the perfect scenario for me right now. Probably not that low, actually. I probably would like to trade just in this sort of zone for a while. That would just be perfect. And then after the halving, if we don't dump crazily on the halving, obviously sell the new scenario is in play there. If we don't dump like crazy, then I would like to see a nice big breakout to the upside, maybe up to around $90,000 from there. So yeah, that's the ideal scenario in my book for Bitcoin there, because remember, guys, we can't just go up. We can't just go up. We will dump back down, right? So it's a Mount Everest analogy. I'm not going to do it today, guys, but you know what I'm talking about, right? We need that consolidation base count one. But yeah, that is going to be Bitcoin. I just want to look at the money flow quickly, and I'm going to be doing some market cipher money flow, market cipher deciphering today, which should be cool. I'm going to find some trades. So yeah, you can see here we were close to a bullish crossover, didn't quite get it. Still seeing that money flowing out of Bitcoin, so that is a bearish sign here on the macro. Did we get a vortex crossover? We did get a vortex crossover. Okay, is that bullish or is that bearish? Let's have a little look here. Pretty sure it's bearish. Yeah, it's a bearish crossover to the upside, which is a bearish sign, guys. That's not great. Okay, so the further apart this goes with the money flow coming out of Bitcoin is the more bearish that it's going to be looking here. I mean, it's kind of expected here. It really is. After seeing such a dump down, you're going to see these indicators react. They are lagging indicators. Well, money flow not so much, but the vortex indicator for sure is a lagging indicator, so it will do what we have seen here. But yeah, definitely something to really take into consideration there. And yeah, I probably would expect, referencing the heat map again, guys, I would expect a nice big move to the upside here. Yeah, I would expect a nice big move to the upside here. And then we can see, let me see if I can line that up properly. Yeah, move to the upside of around 67.6, testing that, and then a dump back down. That's what I would expect here coming into this weekend. And then we've obviously got the CME strategy as well. If you look at BTC with 4-year candles, it's pretty much straight up. Yeah. I mean, if I put $1 million into Ethereum, the price will go up. It's one of those things. Yes. So, okay, LR's got to go to. Got to scoot. Wake the kids up from school. Wake the kids up for school. Catch you in Telegram. Thanks, Chester. Not a problem. Thank you, LR. Appreciate you stopping by. And I think it must be your 15th stream in a row that you tuned into. So yeah, big respect to that. But have a great day. In crypto, you can make thousands of percentages, but you can only lose 100%. God. Oh. But yeah, so Bitcoin overall, macro indicators are saying bearish, macro bullish uptrend as long as we're above 59,000. Massive trade off the volume weighted ATR band. Let's do some altcoin requests. Going to jump straight to Casper, straight to Casper for Mr. Miles. He hasn't requested it yet, but I knew he was going to. And I did want to just review what we were talking about yesterday, guys, because we're talking about this trade for quite a while, right? Quite a while we're talking about this trade, and you can see it just goes up. It's just a moonshot right now. What? Gala is up 14%. Not bad. Not bad. I do hold a little bit of bag of Gala. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, Gala, man. Amen to that. Doge is up 3%. So yeah, markets are looking in pretty green, and that does bring me on to. I will get back to this, Mr. Miles. Don't worry, I will get back to it. This does bring me on to the bubbles, and yeah, we're looking at. There we go. CAS up 13%. Good stuff. Maker 8%. FTM 10%. RON 14%. Overall looking bullish. One to watch again, guys, is the Sleeping Beauty, Solana, the Queen. She's down 5.6%. We know that this is due a lot more upside. We know this is going to explode probably a lot faster than a lot of the other altcoins. This is the one to watch, in my opinion, for the bull run. I think we're going to see this really soar up to huge market cap. I know it's already in the billions and stuff, but I do think we've got like a good 3-4x in the tank there for Solana, maybe even more. We shall see, but yeah, we're just gonna be assessing that. But right now, I think Solana is a pretty good buying opportunity. But yeah, let's move on to CAS. Set the bubbles to yearly. Okay, let's have a little look. Oh my god, it's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. 868% Solana, 700%. Bonk, 37x. That's money. That is money. And hourly, we're seeing Floki do really well. Dog with Hat up around 2.3%. Beam is looking like it might have a run today as well. Interesting stuff there, guys. And Stacks 4.7% as well. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to CAS here because and guys, if you've got altcoin requests, you know what to do. Put them in the chat, and I will pick apart some charts for you. Why not? Let's do it. I see Time Alone coming through again. Nice to see you on the stream. Good day, sir. Will you be looking at Ethereum? For you, my good sir, I can do that. I can look at Ethereum, no problem. Oh god. So yeah, let's look at CAS here. And you can see we've just cleared the 60-minute volume weighted ATR band, which is good. And from what I can see, we do have a bull flag, a micro bull flag, which we're seeing a measure move completion for. Okay, so let's draw that in very quickly. That's going to look something along the lines of this. Something along the lines of this, and you can see this is the move that we have seen complete here. Very nice, very clean, and let's just get that up a little bit more. You can see that was worth around 4.34%. So well done to anyone who got involved with that. We have cleared the 60-minute volume weighted ATR band, so that is a bullish sign there. But we have completed the measure move, so I would expect a bit of a retracement here. Excuse me, yeah, a bit of a retracement after seeing such a colossal move to the upside over the last day or so. Just having a chemical reaction with the ginger tea in my stomach. It's making me feel pretty weird. But yes, that's I would say resistance point is up around 15 cents 9. I see Road Dog Crypto coming in. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. You're having fantastic day. I hope you had a good stream yourself. And yeah, big shout out to Road Dog Crypto. Go check out his channel if you haven't already. But yeah, resistance point for CAS is up at around 15.9, guys. You can see the resistance that we have got from this area previously, especially after seeing such a big move. What I would say here, if we're looking at momentum trading here, the momentum that we have seen from this zone, 6%, 6.69%. Love to see it. And you can see a bit more around 11% there. I mean, if you're being realistic, guys, we don't want to be going for 6% here. It's more of like a 3%, or even be realistic and jump down to 1.5%. You're a lot more likely to get that if you're going for 1.5% for a nice short position. I know LR, I know she's gone now, unfortunately, but LR loves to short these short the tops here. So if you are looking for a nice move here, I would expect a nice 1.5% retracement from this level of resistance here. Yeah, overall, this CAS trade is really doing well. Okay, we didn't expect the 23%, but that is what the measure move is. The measure move completion will be up at around 16 cents there. That's definitely going to be a point to be looking out for there for resistance as well. But yeah, moving on from CAS, let's jump to Ethereum for time alone. Yeah, jump to Ethereum for time alone. And guys, if you are just joining the stream, I stream every single day, Monday to Friday, and I am changing the streaming schedule here. We are going to be We're going to be streaming roughly around this time every day now, because some work stuff's come up, so I need to adjust the schedule. Otherwise, I'm going to be having otherwise I'm going to be at my desk like 15 hours a day. So don't want to be doing that. What's the point of making money if you can't go enjoy it, right? You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold hard cash, baby. Yeah, starting off on the macro here for Ethereum. We do have let's move that high up. Good stuff. And that's how that's done that, but yeah, makes more sense. Obviously, massive pullback for Ethereum, dumping around $1,000 there, pretty aggressive. Okay, I didn't expect a $1,000 dump for Ethereum here, but you can see the massive level of support that we have got here on the 4-hour, the 60-minute, and the just kicked the mic, and the 3-hour volume weighted ATR bands. You know they're very aggressive in especially in this stance for a support point. Okay, now we have seen them come to this horizontal sort of level. This is very bullish here, so if we do see a dump for Bitcoin and Ethereum is gonna follow suit here, we can expect massive levels of support for Ethereum around 3,200, and if we do wick down, I expect a big bounce from this area, guys. I don't expect Ethereum to be going down considerably lower than this. Nearly had a doji star coming through from there, didn't quite get it. But what we did see here, guys, in terms of a candlestick chart pattern, is the wicks either side, very prominent, very sort of symmetrical here, and that essentially means the uncertainty for the price right now, because you're seeing exactly the same buying and selling pressure over that daily period. So it's hard to get biased as to where the price is going to be going. Okay. Testing that 12-hour volume weighted ATR band, it is in a bullish stance. Okay, it's in a bullish stance to the upside. So if we do see a move to the upside here, I would expect a test again around 3,577. So around a $50 move to the upside here for Ethereum, which is worth around 1.49%. Nothing too crazy there. I do want to jump down to the micro time frames and sort of break this down a bit more to see if we can find a trade for the day that we can be looking out for there. Just off the bat, this is the upward sloping support line I would be looking out for there. Just from a momentum standpoint, we're looking at this like that. You can see we do have momentum, and unfortunately, guys, it's dying out, and we're testing this continuously. If you think of it like a piece of drywall, like a wall, you know how they build new houses now, like paper thin walls, right? If you punch that wall like 4 or 5 times, you're going to break through that wall. Okay, same with the trend line. If you test that 4 or 5 times, you're going to break through that trend line. So in terms of this level of support, you're testing it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, near enough 5. We're looking for a potential break to the downside here. Okay, so it's not that great, because you can see the momentum is slowly dying. Okay, the momentum to the upside is slowly dying from this trend line. Does it mean it's dying completely? No, it doesn't. It just means we're due a move to the downside, because the buying momentum is essentially fizzling out. Now, the move that I would expect here for Ethereum to the downside, on the basis that the Bitcoin dumps or goes sideways, we can expect a nice move to the downside, somewhat like that, right? And that's going to be the measure move here for Ethereum, that is going to be worth around 5.18%. Not too bad. You can see there's clear take profit levels that we can be referencing here. You can see support. So you don't want to be blindly going into this and going for this 5%, because you're very likely to get wrecked here. I mean, the CC gang, I probably repeat this every single stream, but what I'm saying here is Once you hit your first take profit, move your stop loss to your entry point, and then you're basically in a risk-free trade, okay? But you want to be staggering your take profits as you go down this area, because if you do get reversed on, you're likely to, I mean, it's 1 in 3 chance this happens, right? 1 in 3 chance you get your 5%. Very, very unlikely. So you want to be safe here, stagger your take profits. Once you hit your first take profit, take your stop loss, move your stop loss to your entry point, and that way if you do get reversed on at any point, you get stopped out. Yes, you get stopped out, but you get stopped out at your entry point, and then you're in a risk-free trade once you move that stop loss to your entry. So that's the safest sort of way to be doing that. Maybe I could get a better diagram for that. Maybe I'll build something on Photoshop and crop it into my chart so it's easier to explain rather than just drawing like a child. But yeah, so yeah, nice little position to the downside I would expect for Ethereum right now. Let's look at automatic Fibonacci retracements here, and let's see what we're working with for this current high to this current swing low here for this move. I mean, interesting. Okay, so obviously we've got this micro downtrend from this high from Ethereum, but you can see we're testing this 0.5 Fibonacci area. Okay, this is the confirmation that we're looking for the reversal of the trend. Okay, so if you can get above this, if you can hold this zone for Ethereum, you break this high, you come up, you test, you consolidate this area. If you do this all above the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, this is the sorry, Siri is starting to shout at me for some reason. Right, yeah, if you do this all above this area and you find that level of support that that is confirmed, this will confirm that you're going back up. Okay, this will confirm the uptrend that you're currently in, and that's a confirmation point to really be looking out for there. And then the point after that would be, you can see massive levels of support from this zone. Okay, massive levels of support from this zone. Not the biggest, but there is going to be moves inside of that, right? So if you look at these wicks, always come back up to that zone. Always come back up to that zone. Come back up to that zone. Back up to that zone. So we're looking at a nice bit of momentum. So this area, if we do clear this area, there is potentially a nice trade here for Ethereum, probably worth around 1.93%. From a risk reward standpoint, guys, managing a risk here, it looks really, really clean for a nice move up. Even here, coming down and testing, we bang it right back up. So that's what we'll be looking for Ethereum there. Moving on to what is next, Slurf coin or block. I'll do a bit of block, man. I'll do a bit of block. SEC has said they are going to be investigating Ethereum more as a security, probably why we don't have much buying pressure. Yeah, and it's one of those things that now crypto is going to become a lot more adopted throughout this next run. We're going to see a lot more investigations, and there's going to be a lot more FUD, and there's going to be a lot more news articles that's going to be throwing the price up, down, left, and right. And we, for the ETF, right, we saw how volatile that got from one tweet from the SEC account. It was hacked. One tweet, bang, the price just goes absolutely crazy, right? So we need to be basically prepared for that manipulation. Let's do what was I saying? Let's do block, and then we'll do Gala, because Gala is soaring right now. Block not doing that much compared to Gala. Okay, not doing that much at all. It's actually pretty horrific. Yeah, it's in a pretty heavy downtrend right now. This is the move that we do have plotted in for this asset right now, but unfortunately we're not really seeing that. Well, we didn't see that play out because we didn't see the break that we were looking for there. So that is technically invalid right now. So let's get rid of that, and let's bring up the breakout that could happen here. Okay, and the lower that we've got down in this chart pattern, guys, the higher chance of us actually having that breakout scenario to the upside here. So yeah, not looking too shabby. One thing I would say that is positive is this 3-hour volume weighted ATR band. You can see it's slowly coming into this progressive stance to the upside, and if we're above it, we're likely to see a nice move to the upside from that. So yeah, potential breakout scenario here for block, and I wouldn't be going crazy, guys, for this position. I would probably just stay as safe as possible. You can clearly see resistance area here. You can see a consolidation area on that zone as well. So this is either, yeah, this is going to be a definite first take profit point, and then your stop loss is probably going to, I mean, it depends what you're going for, right? If you're going to be doing a move like so, you could have your stop loss down below I mean, this is the market structure higher low that we are currently referencing on the macro here. So this is the market structure higher low, so we're likely to have a bounce on that. So I would expect, I would have my stop loss way below that, just in case you do see a bit of volatileness to that. But then you're going to be looking at this from a risk reward scenario. The trade that you're actually going for here is going to be worth around risk to reward ratio 1.5. okay, but yeah, first take profit is going to be up around this area. Second TP is going to be the 0.2 Fibonacci retracement, as you can see here, at around 2524. And you can see actually from that zone, if you just follow the lines along my cursor there, you can see that we do have resistance there, very, very strong, and also nice levels of support to be looking out for there as well. Just above it, we do have support as well. So yeah, definitely a TP2, and then we do have a nice trap zone to the upside here. As you can see, the last time that we came inside of this horizontal zone, you can see we had massive, massive resistance to the downside there. Again, bang, massive resistance. So it's definitely something to not be overlooked there, as I mean, it does line up pretty well with the 0.2 Fibonacci retracement as well there, guys. So yeah, definitely a TP2 would be there. Oh, bit of a bad throw. But yeah, let's do one more request, guys. Gala, let's have a look at Gala, and then I'm going to call it a day, and I will be back. Is it Gala? No, it's Gal. That's up 16%. Gal. Sorry, guys, I'm reading that completely wrong. Gala is Gala's up 3%. Okay, so I want to look at Gal just quickly because it's obviously up so much, and this is interesting. This is interesting, right? Don't really know that much about this asset. Never heard of Gal. Yeah, I mean, don't know why it's on my watch list. Sometimes things just get on there. I don't know. I mean, the chart looks good. Chart looks very, very parabolic. I would say massive swings to the downside have happened previously. So yeah, just beware of that. All-time highs? Nope, not all-time highs. God, that's disgusting. Disgusting. Bloody hell. Yeah, not great there, but yeah, seeing nice highs. I'm actually going to be investigating this coin from a fundamental standpoint because this is exploding, and it's looking really, really quite nice. The buy-ups from these wicks are looking good as well. I would expect resistance at some point along this zone, considering we're testing all these major volume-weighted ATR bands. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour, we do have 1 hour and 15 minutes left to close below this zone. But yeah, I would expect resistance, guys, especially in this market, up at around, well, for an asset to be up 16% and Bitcoin to just be dancing along, not really doing that much. It's kind of inevitable that we are going to see resistance, especially from this high. Last time you saw a massive pump like this, look at the resistance from this zone, really, really strong, around 25%. Let's be realistic, it's not going to be 25%. 12.5%, very, very likely. Tell you what's more likely, 6.25%. That's very likely from this area. So there is going to be a potential move to be looking out for there, 6%. And hey, that's likely. You know what's more likely? 3%. Look at that. Juicy, juicy, juicy trades there. So yeah, easy short position, I would say, on this asset. Just referencing the rest of the market. Again, not financial advice, guys. Do your own research. It's a Web3 focused token. Oh, okay. Nice. Wish Gala was at 5.4 low. God, yeah, that'd be crazy. Okay, guys, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I will be back. What day are we? Friday? Yeah, Friday. Okay, I will be back Monday with another stream. And I'm streaming every single day, Monday to Friday. And guys, we do have this promotion running on BingX at the moment. Only valid for 9 more days. You can basically sign up, get a lot of bonuses. And yeah, this is specific for this community. They've built it for this community, for this sponsor of this channel. So yeah, if you want to go claim that, go and do that good stuff there. Link is in the description for that. But yeah, overall, just to summarize Bitcoin quickly, guys, just be aware that the liquidations are up at around 67, this sort of area, guys. So it's very likely that we do see a move up to 67. And then we do have a new, it's a CME strategy. It's absolutely unbelievable that we're going to be, well, I think Hamilton's showcasing it to you guys a lot on his channel. So yeah, if you do want to go learn that strategy, you're go over to Hamilton of Crypto, which is my brother, right? A lot of you guys know that. And yeah, he'll be showcasing that today, I'm pretty sure, on his channel. And yeah, it's ridiculously successful right now. Ridiculous. I think it's like a 95% success rate or something. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. So yeah, if you want to trade over the weekend, go check that out on his channel. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me.